Hello, my friends. Thank you so much for joining me today. We are going to be exploring some massage techniques to help alleviate sinus pressure and sinus congestion. Did you know that you can use massage to actually help relieve your sinuses? It's true. In this video, I'm going to show you some of the major pressure points that you want to work on the face and on the head to help relieve sinus pain and sinus pressure. Can also help to alleviate some of the headache symptoms that can be associated with sinus pressure as well. So go ahead and like this video. I know you're going to enjoy coming back and following along many times. So you definitely want to add it to your library of favorites. And don't forget to leave your comments below and subscribe to the new channel. And we are going to begin this video with your partner lying on their back comfortably. And you can just make yourself in a comfortable seat at their head. Of course, you always have the option to sit on a pillow or a cushion if that feels good, or your partner may also enjoy having a pillow. So make yourselves comfortable before you begin, and we will just start with a little bit of compression across the shoulders and chest, because everybody has some chest and shoulder tension. And so this is just a nice way to start to feel grounded and connected to your partner, and to help them to start feeling a sense of relaxation and ease. Placing my hands across the chest, you can apply a gentle downward pressure. And then from here, slide my hands around to the back of the neck, coming to the base of the skull, and giving just a little traction, stretching the back of the neck. So this is just a gentle way to begin connecting with our partner. Now, anytime that I'm working with a sinus massage or any sort of allergy symptoms, I often like to pull in the help of some essential oils. Essential oils are extremely powerful for helping to relieve sinus pressure. So I especially like to use the Breathe Blend by doTERRA. It has a wonderful combination of oils that are very supportive for respiratory health. It has a really gentle and opening scent. But any essential oils that you have available, like peppermint or eucalyptus or even lemon essential oil, are all really, really great for that respiratory support. So just using one drop of oil is all it takes. And rubbing my hands together, you can gently hover your hands over your partner's nose and mouth and just invite them to take 3 deep breaths. And just this alone can start to open up the sinuses, open up the lungs, and even down into the throat. So this is very, very powerful medicine, and you don't even have to do hardly anything at all. So it's really nice to be able to offer this support with minimal effort on your part, just assisting your partner in breathing these healing essential oils. And after 3 nice deep breaths, I like to massage the oil across the top of the lungs, continuing again to open up the air passageways on the lungs. You can also massage it onto the back of the neck, which is also still a part of the air passageways as we breathe in and out. And then we can begin to work some of the major sinus points on the face. So the first point I like to work is up around the eyebrows. You can begin by just doing a little bit of massage work here, just massaging gently the space between the eyebrows. This is also very relaxing, especially if your partner is dealing with any kind of stress, mental or emotional stress. This can help to just massage the stress away. And right here near the eyebrows are 2 primary sinus points that we want to focus on. The first point being just at the top, the inside of the eyebrows. And so I'll use my thumbs here and just get my thumbs positioned just so. And then leaning in, I'm delivering a pretty solid amount of pressure. I'm not overstraining myself at all, but I'm definitely leaning in with a solid amount of pressure. And you can hold this for anywhere from 10 to 30 seconds. And this trigger point will help to start relieve pressure in the sinuses and open up those air passageways. And then as I come out, I like to follow it up with just a few little stretching massage strokes, just kind of stretching the skin. And I think about moving everything up and away. So if you imagine the sinuses down below and behind the eyes, things can get congested here. So we start to move it up and away from that point of congestion, moving it all open. Now the next point for the sinuses that we'll work on that are here near the eyebrows actually come just below the inside of the eyebrows. And we're actually working right into the occipitals, the orbits of the eyes, the orbitals. Now you'll feel, if you are very sensitive and pay very close attention, there's the bone here at the inside of the eyes, and then it feels like just below the eyebrows, like a little soft spot, like a little notch. That's the sinus point we're looking for. So you may have to try a few times to find that spot. It's just a gentle little soft opening. And once you find that point, again, you can lean in with a steady pressure. Now this can be a little bit sensitive. It can be a little bit of a tender area, especially if the sinuses are inflamed. So it's always important to be mindful about the amount of pressure that you're using. Watch and observe your partner's face for any signs of discomfort and adjust your pressure accordingly. So again, you can hold this point for anywhere from 10 to 30 seconds. And then as I lean out and relieve the pressure, same idea. I like to follow it up with some gentle strokes, thinking about moving that sinus congestion away from the area. Now, of course, in any conversation around the sinuses, we are going to do some work right around the nose itself. So just as you come down along the sides of the nose, right where the nose kind of starts to curve in and crease, there is another trigger point, a little sinus point on the face that we can use. Similar to the little notch under the eyes, you're going to find there's like a little soft spot. And on every person, it might be a little bit different, so you just take your time to find it. And then once you find that spot, we'll apply the same technique, a gentle pressure, leaning in. And I'll just mention here that although I have these fingers and my thumbs also contacting her face, I'm not really applying pressure in those areas. It's more stabilizing my hand. And the real pressure is through my index fingers where I'm leaning into those sinus points. So we'll just hold it for those same count of 10 to 15 to 20 to 30. And then gently lean it out. And again, you can apply those same gentle massage strokes, helping to move the congestion away from the area. And you'll notice a little flushing in your partner's cheeks, getting a little pink, and across the forehead also getting a little pink. That's a good sign that we have blood circulating into the area. And anytime there's blood flow, that means we're getting some white blood cells into the area. And our white blood cells are our best friend. They are the ones that fight off infection. They fight off bacteria and viruses, things that would make us sick. So anytime we can bring some more blood cells into an area, the more it's going to help our body to heal and repair itself. And we do also have some sinus points just below the nose. You can use one finger coming just below the septum of the nose, right in that little divot between the curve of the lips, applying a gentle pressure there. Now, I'm just using one finger just for simplicity to keep it simple on myself. This is another area that is full of nerve endings that trigger the sinuses, right? So we can work into that place, giving it just a little pressure. And then again, you can just gently giving it a little massage, moving any congestion away from the area. Now, of course, some additional things you can do, some little circles around the temples, are not necessarily specific to sinus relief, but they are very relaxing. And especially if your partner is struggling with any headache symptoms or just generally feeling pressure in their head, just doing some gentle massage around the temples can help relieve that feeling of pressure and again help increase circulation and blood flow to the area. Additionally, you can do a little work in the occipitals, and so that is going to be the space just at the base of the skull. You can glide your fingertips right underneath the edge of the base of the skull and just make some little circles with your fingers, very small, very concentrated in this one little area. This can often be an area where our body can hold a lot of tension and can be the source, the cause of a lot of headaches for people, sinus related or otherwise. So any work you can do into the occipitals can be very relaxing and relieve some of that headache tension, but especially when it is associated with that sinus pressure, that sinus headache. Oftentimes it can come around and start to feel that congestion and that sense of feeling stuck kind of there at the base of the skull and moving down into the throat as well. So these are just a couple of other good points to work as you are giving your partner this sinus relief. And of course, it's always nice to round out your massage with a little bit of scalp and head massage. This is just so relaxing. It feels so good. Unless your partner specifically does not like head massage, most people really, really enjoy it. It's very relaxing, very comforting and nurturing, and can just help to bring about that sense of caring and healing and nurturing love. So a little head massage is always a nice way to close. So I hope that you've enjoyed learning these techniques and that you're able to share them with the ones that you love. Don't forget to favorite this video so you can find it again easily. The next time that allergy season comes around, we want to be able to offer some relief to our friends and loved ones. And of course, you can always work some of those sinus points on the face right on your own self. It's not always as good as having someone else do it for you, but you can get a tremendous amount of relief from working these sinus points that I've shown you today. So thanks again so much for watching. I hope you've gotten a lot of good tips in this video. Please visit my website, jenhilman.com, to get more information about my upcoming Thai massage workshop in Austin, Texas. You can also visit the new subscription channel, jenhilmancommunity.vhx.tv. Find lots more Thai massage videos, as well as yoga, wellness, meditation, and everything you need to live your best life. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Namaste.